Sería bastante triste. Ahí debería estar. Ahí debería estar. Bien. ¿Qué onda, carnales? Aquí Dimexplay. Vamos a ver Lea Play Live, como se llame. Vamos a ver qué anuncian, qué show. Listo. No están viendo nada todavía. Vamos a ver en qué momento empieza porque no me deja. ¿Sabes? No me deja ponerle play. Lo vamos a ver en YouTube al parecer. No sé si está en Twitch, pero. A ver. Twitch. No, 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 no. Creo que ya está, ¿eh? Creo que ya está. A ver. Entré, estoy capturando esa ventana. Déjenme cierro esto. Y ahí está. No sé. A ver, voy a poner eso. En teoría, ese es el stream que se va a ver. Pero who knows. Who knows, who knows, who knows. Ay. A ver, en teoría ahí está, ¿eh? ¿Tiene musiquita esto? No. Vale, no lo voy a poner tan alto, o sea, no va a ser que de repente ponen algo para empezar y suena acá bien pinche duro. Bien, pues vamos a darle a Play, que en teoría es donde van a anunciar juegos y cosas. No sé muy bien qué esperar de esta conferencia. Lo único que espero es que, ¿sabes? Si van a sacar algún tráiler del NBA, que ya lo vimos en PlayStation 5, bueno, en la conferencia de Play, o del Madden, o del FIFA, o de algún juego de deportes, por favor, que sea un tráiler y listo, ¿sabes? Que no se pongan a hablar media hora de eso porque no. Qué puta hueva. Espero. Entonces, por eso... ujú. De ahí en fuera, pues sé que pueden anunciar un remake de algún juego de Need for Speed. Por ahí estuve viendo, no estoy muy seguro de qué es lo que van a hacer. ¿Qué más podrían anunciar, güey? Un Rival no creo, ¿verdad? Porque tiene como un año o dos. O ya tiene 2 años, ¿no, verdad? Creo que tiene un año o medio año, no sé. O fue en el último E3. O fue hace 2 E3. No, al Chile no me acuerdo. Que pusieron que ya se podía sacar. Va a iniciar en un minuto, güey. A ver qué pedo. Al Chile qué calor hace, güey. Me está sudando hasta lo que no. ¿Qué otra cosa podrían anunciar al Chile? No, no, es que no se me ocurre. ¿Qué más? Ah, bueno, pueden anunciar a ver cómo se ven cosas gráficos de la Next Gen. Aparte de la NBA, que ya vemos que la NBA se ve muy bien, pero pues yo no juego a NBA. Por ahí leí que a lo mejor hacían, ¿sabes? Casi hacían un remake del Anthem porque a mucha gente no le gustó o no tuvo muy buen recibimiento. No sé a qué se refieren, o sea, lo dudo mucho, pero a ver qué anuncian. Vale, 6, 5, 4. Posible. Van a empezar con un charla y vamos a tener que tragarnos. A ver qué nos hacen tragar. Espero que la hagan como la de Microsoft y como la de Play. ¿Van a empezar directamente con un tráiler? Nah. Ah, me emocionaron, güey. A ver, ahí se escucha bien, ¿no? O le subo. Vamos a bajarlo un poquito. Creo que ahí se escucha bien. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Y a ver qué show.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to
No
share.
se nota que está leyendo, Veanle
But
los ojos
before we
como
get
va de
into the
izquierda a
show,
derecha.
I'd like to take just a minute
Está
here.
bien, está bien. Ni yo me aprendo tanto.
I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play.
O sea, lo que entendí es que, ¿sabes qué?
We also
Nosotros,
have real work to do to
nuestros
bring
juegos no
greater
tienen nada que ver
diversity
con,
into
bueno,
our
no nos
company,
metemos en
and we
religión,
are committed
ni
to
nada, o
doing
sea,
that
con todo
work.
lo que está pasando hoy en día.
Today we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Let's go!
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in on an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the tigers. What's that, James? No tigers. So you lied. Oh, all right. I'm being told there are no tigers, but whatever. We're still gonna bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never before seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback,
vale,
a
dice
look
que
at
una
a
hora.
new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters.
Digamos que lo entendí.
Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us.
Eso me
leave our
interesa.
house.
Tú dijo que
But
para
enough
ganar
talking.
juegos gratis
Let's
en
see
Steam.
some
¿Qué?
games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Oh, wow. Apex Legends. Para los que juegan Apex Legends, chingón, pero... Es que los Battle Royale me importan tan poco, güey.
You should smile more.
Me aburren tanto. Eso de morir una vez y ya.
Hey Apex fans,
Bye.
the battle just
Bye.
keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
¿Sabes? Me da risa que siempre que sale una season te inserta el juego que sea. Siempre va a ser la mejor season que
We hope
jamás se
you've
haya
been
visto
enjoying
hasta el
Season
momento.
5, Fortune's Favor, which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba, a major map change to Kings Canyon, rest in peace, Skulltown, an all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
I might bury you here. No one will ever know. You'll just be gone.
Si tan solo yo tuviera esa puntería y esa motricidad para hacer lo que se ve.
Raiders, explorers, they risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for.
Lo único que vi el otro día en el stream es que ya hay un chingo de leyendas, ¿no? ¿Sabes? A diferencia de cuando salió que eran 8, ahorita hay un chingo como 2, 15, 16 tal vez. No, me estoy mamando, no sé. A lo mejor me estoy equivocando. O para que respawnen, ¿sabes? Para que no tienes que ir hasta un punto de respawneo, sino que puedes hacer que respawnen en tu punto. Autorrevivirse. ¿Okay?
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
Por ese lado,
I know what I'm looking
mejora,
for.
mejora.
I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Ok.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
Una nueva leyenda, supongo, ¿no? Bueno, no sé si es este. Lost Treasure.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item. The
Somos un
mobile
juego
respawn
que no
beacon.
es tóxico, ¿sabes? No queremos
You'll have
toxicidad en
one of
nuestro
these in your
juego.
inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle. Lost Treasures also introduces a new town
Me da
takeover,
risa porque un
Crypto's
montón de
Map Room,
juegos
which gives players a
que
closer
en
look
teoría
at what
hacen
motivates
cosas
this
para
drone-wielding
hacer que su
hacker.
comunidad no sea tóxica, meten skins,
And of course,
stickers,
the Lost Treasures
ademanes,
collection
bailes,
delivers a
etcétera, que
bunch of
son para
exclusive
burlarse,
content
entonces es
you can
como
earn by
de,
completing
really?
challenges,
Really,
as
bro?
well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
Well,
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall. It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing, let's make it official. We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall.
Qué chingón, güey.
And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or on the PC via Origin and Steam. We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the
Mira,
platforms.
viene para Steam y
On
va a haber
behalf of the
crossplay
entire
en
Apex team, we want to
todos
thank our
lados.
incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Mira,
Oh, man,
por mucho que no me gustan estos juegos, hay que comentar que me alegra mucho que metan eso, ¿sabes? Del crossplay, etcétera. Hay tantos juegos que lo necesitan o que estaría muy bien que lo tuvieran, pero no lo tienen. O no lo tienen de manera completa. Por ejemplo, Fortnite, no sé si ya pueden jugar los de Play con los de Xbox.
Sul, everyone. One thing I
Warzone también.
admire about Apex Legends is its commitment to having
Bueno, algo de
such a
los
diverse
Sims.
range of characters.
Que igual sé
At
que hay
The
mucha
Sims,
gente que
we've
le gusta los
always
Sims.
believed representation and
Yo
diversity
reclamé el
in
último
games
gratis
is
y ni
critically
siquiera lo he jugado.
important. Perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my
Es Harry Potter,
personality
güey. ¿Qué hace ahí?
first before
Ya no tiene la marca.
seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barrier.
Bueno, están tratando todo el tema este de la discriminación, etcétera, ¿no? Que a todos los que están pasando les ha pasado algo.
This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
I play to
hasta
make a
estaría mejor
difference.
hacerte un monito de los Sims que
play to feel good
pinche
about
avatar de
myself.
Facebook.
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
Design.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
La vida sin miedo, la vida sin juzgarnos, la vida sin odio. Los Sims. A ver, no sé si he entendido el mensaje por completo de qué
As
tiene que
you
ver con
just
los Sims,
saw, there
pero
are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims
discúlpenme
global
no saber
community.
inglés y no haber entendido
We want the
completamente
Sims
todo.
to be a place of unity
A lo mejor un
and hope.
40%,
A
un
place
20%.
where you can be your
10.
authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
¿Qué dijo? Que los Sims... Bueno, ya sabemos que... Ajá, que todos los juegos de EA regresaron a Steam, ¿sabes? Yo no quiero decir nada, pero por ahí hay un dicho que dice el Chavo del 8, güey, que dice: vuelve el perro arrepentido con la cola entre las... Nah, ya en serio. No sé por qué se habrán ido, pero es obvio por qué regresaron. Quieras o no, si no lo compran en tu plataforma y lo compran en Steam, sigue siendo dinero. Pero bueno, ahora para toda la gente. Que realmente yo no sé quién nos hubiera comprado este juego en PC, ¿sabes? Por estar en Origin. Bueno, hay gente que no compra en Epic por ser otra plataforma y comprar Epic. A lo mejor hay gente que piensa lo mismo de Uplay, de Origin, de... ¿Cómo se llama el de Blizzard? Bueno, el del suyo, o sea, hay tantos launcher que me da algo. Bueno, ¿te imaginas que se pasan todo el stream diciéndonos que básicamente cada juego va a llegar a Steam? Ya van 2 de 2, A ver qué pex. ¿Sabes? El otro día leí que la gente no iba a comprar juegos de no sé quién.
Hey everyone,
Que porque
Alex here from the social
no
team, and
tuitearon
joining me
ni
today
mostraron
from our
nada a favor
community
de
team is
la
Freeman.
causa de Black
Hey
Lives
babes,
Matter. Me
yes,
quedé con
we're
cara
here
de
to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Dice que puedes comprar el EA Access por Steam también. ¿No has entendido? Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. Entiendo que esos son muy buenos juegos de RTS. La verdad nunca los he jugado, no sé qué tal. A ver. Bueno, sí. Se ve súper clarito, Digo, a diferencia de cómo se veía. Que normal. Ah, chécate, ojo. Tocando en vivo. Dalo todo, perro. Hay gente que va a jugar, sé que hay gente que le gustan los RTS. A mí también me gustan. El Age of Empires 2 lo jugué en su momento. El Age of the
And
Mythology of
Steam
the
isn't
Titans.
the only
Todo eso.
platform getting some love.
Excelentes juegos para...
We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Ojo, dice que el Need for Speed ese hit que están anunciando que va a tener crossplay y otros juegos aparte. Y que van a venir más juegos a Steam. Que debería de ser.
So keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one
Han
of
anunciado
more than
cosas
a
buenas,
dozen
o sea,
great games
buenas
on
o sea, en
Steam.
general para
So
comunidad y así,
stay
pero
tuned and find out where to enter the
de
code at
momento
the end of
ningún
the
juego.
show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Hazelight and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Pero el agua se calienta de estar en la mesa, Dios. Te lo juro.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
Pasa tan rápido que no entiendo muy bien qué me están mostrando.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Let's do it.
¿Ves? Es lo que te digo, que en la conferencia se la pasan como...
Joseph Ferris. There are passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me.
Ah, él mismo interpretó su juego, Aguas.
Okay. The Oscars, you know? The Oscars!
Ah, y es el que dijo fuck the Oscar. A huevo.
No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My 3rd movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young.
Espérate, no entendí. ¿Él es el que hace el juego o él es actor?
And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about.
¿Sabes? Me gustaría ver cómo trabajan en un estudio de videojuegos.
The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platform.
¿Sabes? ¿Te imaginas entrar a las oficinas de Naughty Dog y ver cómo están haciendo The Last of Us? Que entiendo que por confidencialidad y todo eso no se puede, pero aún así sería muy bonito. Por lo menos para saber que no escogí una mala... Bueno, ¿sabes? Para no decepcionar, para no sentir que ya reprobé la carrera.
Controls both Cody and May, and you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling. And let's
Porque hay letras de color dorado en varias partes de atrás.
Delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg.
Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah, cabrón, creí que era
game,
mujer.
though, we wanted to
Por
try
atrás.
something a little darker, something out of a
Tú, este es el güey del
It
Assassin's
started with
Creed
a
Valhalla,
mood
¿qué
and
pedo?
some paintings, grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out
Estamos
of
viendo
a
uno.
beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the
Es que
world
si
of
entendiera
Random.
inglés, a lo mejor sabría lo que
Lost
están
in
diciendo,
Random
pero.
is the story of Even, a little
O tal
girl
vez sí están
with
hablando
a
de
big
un
heart
¿Ves lo que te digo? Que
and
se
an
ponen a hablar
even bigger
50 años de
temper.
un juego. ¿Por qué no lo
After
hacen
a
como
horrible
con
event that
Sony o
changes her
Microsoft
life,
que
she embarks on
muestran
a
tráiler
dangerous
tras tráiler
journey
tras
through the
tráiler
world
y
of
listo,
Random.
güey?
But fortunately,
De repente se
she's
ponen a
not
hablar de
alone.
algo, pero tráiler tras
Just like I
tráiler
have
y
Olav,
listo.
Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change
Que yo
things
no
in
digo
the
que este
kingdom
juego
of
que estamos
Random.
viendo no pueda ser bueno, o sea, a lo mejor sí. O sea,
Despite
que
the
tiene buena
name,
estética
in
ya de
Even's
principio,
world,
pero.
randomness is feared, and a dark force controls
Pero yo
every
qué sé.
aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us.
Ese carnal es un
With Dicey's
vikingo en
help,
toda
though,
regla, ¿eh? Nada
Even
más le falta
learns the
estar
power
mamado y
doing
listo.
just the opposite.
A
Embrace
lo
the
mejor tener unas
randomness,
cuantas cortadas
accept
más en la cara y
uncertainties in
vamos.
life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Welcome to Random.
World Premiere. Ahí está, ahora sí. O sea, el juego de primeras ya se nota que tiene una estética a lo. Bueno, para mí, a lo de Jackie. ¿Cómo se llama? Jackie. Ay, con la película de Tom Burton, güey. No me acuerdo cómo se llama, güey. Pero la de Jackie ese, güey.
For generations, transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything?
También por estética me recuerda al
Now,
Medieval,
my
güey.
friend, it's your turn to roll. To play
Que si es
the
una
odds.
aventura, podría estar chido, ¿eh?
Curse of Random.
Va a ser un juego de aventura y plataformas. A mí estos juegos me gustan, ¿eh?
No, Dicey. They
se llama
should be
Dicey.
scared of us, right?
¿Ves? Yo le puedo dar voz a ese güey sin pedos. Perdido en random. Perdido en.
Really cool. That's a look at
¿Qué?
Lost in
¿Cómo se
Random,
traduce
and
random, güey?
man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life.
Se ve bien, la verdad.
You know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal.
No sé
The
si son
game's out
plataformas,
next
tú,
year.
pero si es
But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner,
¿Cómo se
take
dice?
it
Si
away,
es
Kevin Franklin.
de aventura a lo medieval, se ve bueno.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer
Nos van a hablar de cada
franchises.
juego antes de que
We
muestren
are
el tráiler.
passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why
Este no es de
I'm
los que juegan
incredibly
el LOL.
excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll
Su
see, we
primer
stay
título,
loyal to the
Rocket
name of
Arena.
the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Carnal, llámame loco, pero creo que ya hay tantos juegos competitivos que va a ser como el. ¿Cómo se llama? El Sledge, ese de. El Game Pass, ¿cómo se llama? Parece, parece. Mira, ese es Jinx, güey. Yo quiero a Jinx, yo lo voy a usar.
Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
Ahora vas a estar en un 5 contra 5 con gráficos de Disney.
And exotic destinations.
La pregunta es, ¿va a ser gratuito o va a ser de paga?
The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their fellow citizens.
Are you leaving already?
But the real reason life is so good?
El Jinx, tú con una tola eso.
Rockets.
Let's hit the trail.
Pues no, es que lo que te digo, creo que ya hay un exceso de juegos multiplayer de... 3 contra 3, ¿neto? O sea, es como que muy poquito, ¿no? Bueno, pero creo que hay un poquito un exceso, güey, de juegos multiplayer competitivos. Que también yo sé que hay muchísima gente en el mundo, pero... No sé yo. Creo que ya es un poco mucho. ¿Sabes? Pug, Fortnite. El Sledge ese que no me acuerdo cómo se llama, de la Game Pass, Apex, el otro que es como Overwatch. No sé, anunciaron uno de coches en la conferencia de Play. No sé, hay muchísimos, tú. Rocket Arena. Y si es así como de
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place.
A ver,
But in order to
él
come
está
out
muy
on top,
emocionado por
there's a
mostrar su
lot to
juego, y
master.
obviamente, yo también lo estaría. ¿Sabes?
You'll
Como
have
que
a
lograr
range of
todo lo que se
rocket-powered
ve en
abilities
pantalla
to
está
blast
acá,
opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump,
pero es como
rocket
jugar con
climb,
personajes de
and
Disney, ¿no?
dodge
Un poco más
to avoid getting knocked out
sangriento.
yourself. Don't worry though,
Por así
you're never
decirlo.
out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle.
A nadie se le ha ocurrido hacer un
Each of the
Smash
10
Bros.
heroes
En
available
3D.
at
O
launch
sea, lo que me
have their
refiero,
own rocket-powered
que te muevas
abilities.
por la arena.
And as
Que
you
se den
play, you'll
putazos igual
discover
así, salgan
items
por
that
la
allow you
estaría
to
bueno,
further
¿no?
refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards.
¿Cuánto?
All that and much more when Rocket
Dijo 100
Arena
niveles de
arrives
progresión,
on
lo
July
escuché mal,
14th.
o lo traducí mal. A lo mejor
And
escuché
there's
mal.
plenty more content to come in our first season,
Es full
which
gráficos de
begins
Disney.
just 2
Esto,
weeks after
si esto
launch
sale en
on July
Switch,
28th, and brings with
va
it
mucho de la
a blast
estética,
pass
yo creo que
and a ton of free
fácilmente.
content,
Bueno, pero quién
including
sabe
new
por la
maps,
violencia que... Bueno, si ya
in-game
sale Bayonetta en
events,
Switch,
and a new playable
¿qué nos
character.
podemos preocupar?
Rocket
Es hora de que
Arena is
Nintendo
a
deje de
game meant to be
persinarse.
played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start.
Mira, ya solo por tener
So
el
grab your
crossplay le voy a dar una
friends,
oportunidad.
regardless
Porque
of
me
their
cae bien esa
platform,
gente que ya
and
le da
get ready to
crossplay a sus
blast
juegos
off with Rocket
de
Arena
salida.
on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below.
El problema no es jugar, el
See
problema
you
es
in the
que
arena.
si no juegas los primeros 10, y es más, si no
Wow, that
juegas
looks great.
seguido, seguramente te vas a
And
encontrar con
hopefully
un
you've
puto
all been
vicioso
keeping
que
track of the
está
golden
loco
letters
y no te va a
hidden
dejar
throughout
jugar
the show
tranquilo, ni
and
bien,
nearly
ni en
cracked
paz,
the
ni nada
code.
por el estilo.
Here's a
Entonces va a
hint.
ser así como de...
It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam.
Vale, van
now, from
apareciendo
the
las
future
letras
of
de
Rocket
Play
Warfare,
Live.
we
¿Por
head
qué?
to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard
Casi no se ha
Play-Doh,
visto nada,
that's because
apenas
it
van
might
dos
as well be
juegos como tal.
Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons.
Ay,
Now,
perdón.
okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
A ver, creo que un nuevo juego de Star Wars. Por ahí había leído de uno nuevo, pero no sé muy bien de qué iba a ser o de qué iba a tratar. No va a ser solo de naves, ¿verdad? Porque... ¿O sí?
I'm the perfect shot. Makes history.
De momento parece solo de naves, ¿eh? Y no sé yo.
One squadron.
Creo que sí va a ser de naves. Sí va a ser de naves, vamos. ¿Por qué me reo? No sé. Juego de Star Wars en el que solo manejes naves, neta. Star Wars Escuadrones. Se buscan pilotos, no sé yo, ¿eh?
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and
Increíble, voy a
excited.
reaccionar
The
como ese señor, tú
37-year-old
también.
man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told
Yo
you
sé que la
are
gente está
quite the
emocionada de hablar de
Star
esos
Wars
juegos y
fan,
eso,
have been a
pero las
long time. How
conferencias
long
de
have you liked
son
Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my
hermosas.
whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into
hay
an
alguien que
X-Wing or
les
TIE
haya
fighter.
dicho, oye,
So, you know, I played all the flight games
puede
in
ser
the
una buena
90s, and I
idea
got
no estar
pretty
mostrando
obsessive
tanta
about them.
cosa.
I'd
¿Sabes? A
pause,
Microsoft y a
meticulously draw
Sony
the
les ha
insides of the
funcionado solo
cockpits and
poner
stuff.
trailers
And actually, I
tranquilamente.
dug up some of those drawings
No
from my
tienen que mostrar
parents' attic
exactamente
over the
nada
holidays.
más. y-
We're showing them right now to
Fíjate
the
ahí los
world.
dibujos, ¿eh?
This strikes
Pa'
me
hacer
as
todo.
above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot
Si hay
of
gente
people
aquí
as
que
they
le
joined the
gustaría, o sea,
team,
un
and a
juego
lot of them had
exclusivo de
similar kinds of
naves de Star
stories of
Wars.
things they'd done as kids. One of them even built
Personalmente no me
a
atrae, o
functional
sea, no es como el
cockpit in
Jedi
his
Fallen
garage.
Order que me llamó mucho la atención desde el primer momento que lo vi.
That's fandom
Esto
on
es
another
como
level. How do you guys go from
un
being
juego
a
de
fan,
naves.
drawing
A
what
lo
you
mejor
see
es,
in the
bueno,
game,
si
or
es,
building a
no creo que sea
cockpit in
gratis,
your
¿verdad?
garage,
Mucho
to actually
presupuesto metido
making
como para que
this
sea gratis, o quién sabe.
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
Discúlpenme, pero
You
no,
talk
no lo
about
veo como algo que vaya a salir.
your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
No quiero ser mala
It's
onda,
been
güey, pero es
interesting.
como
You know, we were
estás en
trying
la
to kind
escuela y
of
pasan
pull
a
from that
exponer
spiritual
todo su
heritage
tema.
of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh
Hasta
and
ahorita
new
lo
for
único,
fans
por así
today.
decirlo, bueno,
And so we've tried to
ha
look
sido el
at
tráiler
sort
del
of the
anterior juego,
spiritual
¿sabes?
core
Que
of what
ya
I
no me
think are
acuerdo
the
cómo se
best
llama,
of the
pero
Star
el
Wars
tráiler
flight
de, bueno,
games
de
of
hace
the
dos
past.
juegos.
And what they did
No
that
el
I
Rocket
loved
Arena
is
del otro,
that they
que tenía
made
la
that
estética
part of the
a lo
universe
medieval,
real.
ese.
The level of depth and detail that they show
Se
in
veía
ships,
bueno,
the
pero
way that you control them, is something that I
lo bueno es que ya
remember
todo eso va a
fondly
llegar
from
a
my
Steam.
childhood, and it's something that we're trying to do very much with
Sabes que
Squadrons.
realmente ya da igual, como
You
quiera ya
know,
uso
in real
Lea.
life, being a pilot
Origin,
is
así que-
hard. It takes skill.
¿Qué más?
And that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a
¿Sabes? Creo
dogfight.
que cuando
Or at the
salga la
higher levels
One
of
y
skill,
la, bueno, la
you can do
Series
really
X
crazy stuff. Like you
y
can
las
boost your
Play
engines,
5,
fly ahead, cut
vamos
them
a,
off,
ahora sí
whip
vamos a
around
disfrutar,
180
o sea, no es que no
and
ya lo
shoot a missile
hiciéramos,
off
pero
your own
vamos a empezar
tail
a
while
disfrutar unos
drifting
pinches
backwards. Like real ace
graficazos.
pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of
Que
fun
me va a
with
dar
the game.
algo.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that.
Ah, no es
I
como que ahorita no
understand
los
the nuts and bolts
disfrutamos.
of how to play it.
¿Sabes?
Is
Pero
there a
básicamente
single-player
ya todos los
story?
juegos van
Is
a
there a
ser
multiplayer
Red Dead
mode? What are we
Redemption
getting
2.
into?
¿Me
It's
explico?
actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has
incluso
kind
mejor,
of
tal
a
vez.
unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse
Te
cast
está
of characters
explicando
along the
cosas del
way, and also
gameplay,
a
lo que
few
vas a poder
familiar
hacer y
faces.
que no sé qué.
Now, when you're done with that story and you play maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your
O sea, quedan
friends and
20
play
minutos.
competitive space battles at that point.
¿Y dónde están
And
los
so
juegos
we've done a lot to
exclusivos?
try to reduce
¿Dónde
the
están todos los
barriers, to make it
juegos?
as easy
Es
as
lo que te
possible
digo.
for you to play with your friends.
EA no
And so
debería
I'm
tener
happy to say we
conferencia
fully
propia, güey.
support
EA
crossplay. You
debería
can be
de
on
unirse a
PS4,
alguna
Xbox One,
compañía que
PC.
va a mostrar
You could be
juegos
playing on a
y
traditional
anunciarse
display
ahí
or
y
in
listo.
VR, which, fun fact, the entire
O
game
hacer como
supports
Rockstar y
VR from
directamente no
beginning to
te
end.
anuncias
It's
en
pretty
ningún lado,
cool.
¿ves?
But regardless of how you're
Pones
playing,
los
which
dos huevos sobre
platform,
la
they can
mesa
all
y
play together. Just
yo
hook
saco
up with
mi
your
trailer de
friend,
mi juego
connect,
por mi lado y
have an awesome space
se
battle.
chingaron todos.
You just Death Starred hard in my mind, man. Like, I don't, that's awesome. That is, the big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want
O en
to.
inglés no se dice,
On
por
behalf
ejemplo,
of everyone at Motive and the team at
yo no voy
Lucasfilm, I
diciendo
am
enero
very happy
primero,
to show you the
enero
world's
segundo,
first
enero
look at
tercero.
gameplay of Star Wars Squadron.
¿Sabes? Aquí normalmente se
Enjoy.
dice enero 1, enero 2, enero 3. Ah, van a mostrar gameplay. Dice, representa el juego in development. ¿Qué es development? Nunca he traducido esa palabra, no sé qué significa.
The second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum.
Exacto, si va a ser de escuadrón, eso quiere decir que va a ser en línea y quién sabe si le metan rangos de competición y todo eso. Y ¿realmente lo ven factible esto? Llámame loco, pero ¿realmente ves factible esto? A lo mejor a ver, alguien que a quien le llame la atención y decir, manches, que no digo que cuando yo jugué el Battlefront 2, no el nuevo, ¿sabes? No el último, sino el de Play 2, que es buenísimo. De repente había peleas en el espacio y sí agarraba las naves y no solo peleabas en el espacio, sino que te podías meter a la nave del otro equipo. Estaba toda madre eso, pero un juego solo dedicado a esto. Battlefront pues tenía su chiste porque aparte de las naves, o sea, tenías mapas donde vas normal, o sea, disparar en el suelo, no sé. Pero un juego basado solo en naves. No lo sé, bro. Me convence. A mí. Vale, el precio también va a ser de historia. En juegos de naves he visto muy poco realmente. Creo que ni que me interese ninguno, o sea, jugué juegos de naves hasta la NES y ya. Hasta la NES, ¿sabes? Como si antes no hubiera salido muchas consolas. Pero eso, y sé que existe el Star Fox, que tampoco, no voy a mentir, tampoco lo voy a negar que no se me antoja mucho jugar Star Fox, porque sé que también es un juego de naves y es como de... A la gente le mucho gusto el personaje y a lo mejor la historia y el juego y todo, pero a mí
Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
si fueran carreras todavía, pero...
Hunting down your opponent's starfighters.
That was kind of fun.
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked
Ah, y
up,
tienen
as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
tienen clases. Puedes armar así. Dejas jugar en el LoL, vas a saber jugar aquí.
Devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
They're on you! I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy. Finally got him! This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights.
Mira, a ver, vamos a entretenernos por lo menos viendo el chat del stream a ver qué dicen, güey. A todos, no, estos están durmiendo. Mira. Es que, güey, ¿cómo te explico que verga? Al chile sí se pasan de lanza. ¿Sabes? Por lo menos así me río viendo el chat, güey, porque es que solo está... Es pesado, pesado.
Even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet battles are
Mira, es que te lo digo en serio, yo no sé, a ver, ¿en qué momento alguien le dice, oye, si hacemos un juego de naves de Star Wars? De carreras, sería interesante. No, de peleas. O sea, de batallas de naves, ok, pero... Ah, creo que es más divertido ver el chat que estar viendo el tráiler.
Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate
pues ya vimos bastante el
target
chat.
and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's
Uy, creo
massive
que se murió la ventana esa que está tomando el OBS, ¿qué pedo?
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line
creo que ahí está.
forward or falls back to defend.
Yo veo que cortó un poco de la pantalla de la derecha, pero bueno.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play. Speedy unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Stealth and subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
A unified squadron.
A ver, que en cuanto a gráficos y efectos y todo eso, obviamente se ve bien, pero...
Let's make this count.
Carnal, al chile no sabía que tenía tantas ganas de dormir.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
Lo cagado es que ni siquiera es un trailer, ¿sabes? Es todo una explicación del gameplay y todo. 10 del 2 del... Güey, bueno, sé que en Estados Unidos es normal, pero a mí me caga que escriban la fecha así, güey. Me pega completamente en las bolas. Para mí es día, mes y año, güey. Bueno, ya vamos con el Madden, güey. Ya vamos con el Madden. Ya vamos con el Madden, bro.
I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
Nueva generación World Premiere. A ver, que en cuanto a gráficos se ha de ver super OP, ¿sabes? Los juegos. Ya vimos en la conferencia de Play que el NBA se ve realista, a ver. Bueno, el FIFA es que el FIFA.
This game is the one true love. Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to
Mira, llámame loco, pero...
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like...
No sé. Que las gráficas de ese FIFA sí se ven mejores que las del actual. Es que no he jugado el 2020 o 2019, no sé ni qué versión esté ahorita. ¿Sí se ven mejor esas gráficas que la del actual? El Madden tampoco lo he jugado. Vas a ver.
I can't live without that feeling.
TV bones. I feel football in my heart. Feel it in your hands. Taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
We live to fight again.
I want the real thing.
Ya ves, por ejemplo, en esas cinemáticas se ve bastante bien el mal. Yo no juego mal, pero se ve bastante bien por el juego de luces y sombras. ¿Sabes? ¿Será que este año por fin podremos tener gente modelada en las gradas, güey? Las consolas, PCs y todo por fin tendrán la potencia, ¿sabes? Para que haya gente modelada en las gradas y no solo sean pura imagen plana. EA Sport Cheneken. Bueno, no sé, eso lo vengo diciendo desde Play 1.
That's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things that come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends,
¿Qué ojazos azules tiene esa señora, no?
These games all exist because of you.
No los tiene el típico azul claro, sino como
and we are acting on your
un
feedback.
azul como mezclilla.
Now we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year.
Casi tirando la
Our
moral.
studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on.
Trabajo en progreso.
Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the
Eso es a lo
boundaries
que me
of gaming
refiero.
as we know it today. And this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race.
Que aquí hay mucha gente de PC que se burla que ay, en PC ya existen los SSDs, ay, en PC de 2000. Sí, güey, pero no es lo mismo que esté en PC y que las pantallas de carga sean más rápidas a que en consola estén optimizadas y sean instantáneas, ¿me explico?
For
¿Me
every
estoy
console
explicando?
generation,
Bueno,
DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale
O sea,
and
que con las
fidelity
nuevas consolas no
unlike
solo se
anything
van a
we've
mejorar los
experienced
gráficos,
before.
es que ve las expresiones
At
faciales,
Motive,
ve
we
los
are working
movimientos de
on
la
a
cara, el
highly
sonreír y
ambitious,
todo, ¿sabes?
innovative
Ya
new
no es
game
como
that
antes, que
puts
era
the
como una
power
plasta
and
que se movía, sino que
creativity
se nota
in
como, ¿sabes?
your
Como que las
hands.
más pequeñas
And it's an
cositas de la cara de
experience that
un
would have been
humano.
impossible without next-gen
Holy
technology.
shit. También las físicas, como ya mostró lo de la
This
destrucción
is
de
just the
edificios,
beginning
todo.
of the things we are working on,
Todo
and
va
there
a
is so much
mejorar,
more to
güey.
come. The future of EA Studios
Seamos
is
sinceros,
not
¿quién no
just
espera
about
un
new
juego en el que una
technology.
ciudad sea
It's
completamente
about you,
destruible?
your
No sé
voices,
cómo
your
se regeneraría,
ideas.
pero sabes que sus
We want to
edificios,
be
que
where you
sus
come to play.
entornos
We
sean
want to make
bastante
games for
destructivos. Que
everyone.
Battlefield ya lo hace, ya lo sé.
So please keep giving
Pero
us your
como quieran,
feedback and let's
incluso en los
build the future
Battlefield hay
together.
paredes que no se caen y todo, entonces.
On behalf of all of our
Pero eso
studios,
requeriría
thank you
mucha
for joining
potencia,
us
¿no? Y un
today.
sistema bastante avanzado.
But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Okay, ahí
Thank you.
no sé qué dijo.
So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the
El
beginning.
juego ese de skate que habían anunciado, ¿no? Pero o sea,
we've
¿es
been
el Tony
waiting
Hawk
years,
o el otro que
honestly,
es como
to make the right game
como externo a
at
eso,
the right
pero
time,
con
with
skate?
the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
No voy a mentir, yo en Play 1 jamás jugué los Tony Hawk. Lo más cercano que jugué a un juego de skate en ese momento fueron los Rocket Power.
Amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence.
Y realmente nunca le entendía qué hacer ahí, simplemente me subí al skate por hacerlo.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Solo quiero saber el nombre del segundo juego que dieron, güey. No, perdón. Bueno, ese es el único que se ve bien. Este juego se ve interesante. No, mentira. Ese. Bueno, o sea, sí. Ese. Yo lo siento por ellos, pero es que, ¿sabes? Creo que ya son muchos juegos online, competitivos y su puta madre, entonces. Pero el juego ese, ¿cómo se llamaba? FIFA 21. Mi carnal posiblemente se lo compra, a mí no me importa. Takes Two, Command and Conquer, ¿no? Star Wars Squadron, ¿no? Lost in Random, este, güey, Ese es el único juego que para mí valió la pena ver en este pedo. Bueno, le voy a bajar un poquito a esto porque creo que ya no es necesario tenerlo tan arriba. Y listo. Ya no hay ninguna otra conferencia el día de hoy, ¿verdad? Es que ay, te ríes más con el chat que con otra cosa. Sí se pasaron de lanza, se pasaron muy cabrón de lanza. Ay, güey. Pues nada, ¿qué puedo decir? Realmente no, o sea, dijeron que sus juegos van a llegar a Steam, que va a haber crossplay con varias plataformas de otros juegos. ¿Sabes qué sigue sin tener Apex Legends? Bueno, desde que yo entré, si ya está, lo estoy hablando desde mi ignorancia, pero ¿sabes qué sigue sin tener Apex Legends? Dúos. Pero digo, el único juego bueno que anunciaron fue ese de Lost in Random. De ahí en fuera todo lo demás me da completamente igual. Ay, cabrón, cómo me dormí. Bueno, no sé de aquí, voy a revisar cuándo hay más conferencias, porque al chile de esta, igual que la de Play, me enteré ese mismo día. Pero la única que sé, la siguiente, que todavía falta casi un mes, es la de Ubisoft, que es hasta el 12 de julio. Pero en fin, vamos a dejar este stream por aquí. Qué buena manera de perder el tiempo. Ay, en fin, yo los veo el día de mañana. Vamos a terminar Assassin's Creed Rogue y todo eso. Cámara, se lo lavan. Bye.